Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Let's wait for some people and then we can get started. Can you all see me? Hi guys! Hi everyone, how are you all doing? We're going to talk a lot of things today and hi, good evening. I'll let people join. We're going to talk about a lot of things and I don't want people to miss out anything. We're also going to be having a Q&A session at last, so I will answer your questions then. Hi people who are joining. Hello. Now, I will be answering all of your questions once we are done with the live session today. Hello, I'm from West Bengal. Hello. Salut. Hi, is somebody from Azerbaijan, I think. Yeah. Hello, people. Thanks, guys. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? How has it been? Are you all staying safe? How are you all? Just tell me in the comment section. I can read all of your comments. So, how is everyone? Salut. Hi, Akka. Hello. Nobody has called me Akka before. This is so amazing. I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. No lockdown in Azerbaijan? Well, we are still under lockdown over here. Thanks so much, guys. Okay. Yeah, I will be answering all of your questions. We are just waiting for like more 2 minutes, let people join and, we can get started. We're going to talk about a lot of things, Today we are going to start from, where are we going to start from? The pronunciation part, how to improve like your pronunciation, what parts are we going to cover, then your Q&A session, and then a little bit about, how you can practice pronunciation with me. Hey everyone. Start soon? Yeah, in like 1 or 2 minutes we will get started. Akka means sister. No, I know that. Sorry about the finger. Thanks so much, guys. Okay. Are you all excited to improve your pronunciation? And that is also going to benefit you in many, many ways. So are you all excited about that? And people can after we are done with the session. Let's chat a little bit. Let's chat in the comment section, because yes, so many people are. Can you speak in an Indian accent? I can't do an Indian accent, unfortunately. I've lost my practice and everything, and I'm really sorry. I basically switch from American or British whenever I deliver content on YouTube channel. Lots of love from Pakistan. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. So today we're going to talk about pronunciation, how you people can improve your pronunciation, and how, in whatever specific accent you want to improve your pronunciation. I mean, there are so many accents, there are so many regional accents, whether it is an Indian one or it is a British one, American one, or whatever accent you people are looking for. First of all, we are going to talk about what pronunciation is, and then we are going to talk about how to improve pronunciation, because most of the people, they hello, somebody said love from Turkey, thanks so much. So what pronunciation is and why your pronunciation is so exceptional, we are going to talk about that. Although this pronunciation is not exceptional, I just have a British accent, and yeah, so we are going to talk about a lot of things. So first of all, what is pronunciation directly? Pronunciation is just how you talk, the way you move your tongue, the way your articulation in different methods, your voice, not even your voice, but the kind of jaw movements or kind of your tongue movements, how your lips are moving, how much you're exaggerating words, on what words you're putting stress, on what words you are not, and what kind of words are you pronouncing in what accent. So that is what pronunciation is. Pronunciation is not only about, oh, Janvi speaks in a British accent, that means Janvi got a good pronunciation. No, pronunciation, basically the main part of having a good pronunciation is when the other person can understand you properly in whatever accent you're talking. I mean, it's never about, oh, okay, we can't listen to you properly, or like, your accent is not British, your accent is not American, so that means you don't have a good pronunciation. It's never ever about that. And if you people think pronunciation is about having a particular accent, then I'm so sorry, but you people are wrong over there. So just one thing, how can I improve my pronunciation with the bad emojis? Well, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, of course we have to create the base first, the foundation, then we are going to, go upwards. So we are going to be talking about that. So what is pronunciation? I hope you people know that. It's when the other person can understand you properly and your every word is clear. You are, and the other person who is listening to you, they can understand each word of yours. That is what pronunciation is. I speak in a lot of different pronunciations, so I can just switch up my pronunciations. But there are people who speak in their regional accent and who go like, okay, we don't want a particular accent, we just want to improve our pronunciation. So for improving that pronunciation, we are not going to talk about a particular accent, we're just going to talk about pronunciation. Pronunciation consists of getting out words properly, of pronunciations, getting out, words or whatever your letters are, your vowel stress, your syllable stress, all of that properly. If you have that clearly, if you have that in mind, if you are aware according to that, then you have a good pronunciation. But first thing, I think you people should take out your notes, or like your notepad, or maybe just like a pen, or with a notebook, so you people can write things, you people can jot down things. So let's get started. First of all, many people tend to, mess up this pronunciation part. Many people just think like, okay, Janvi, so how many of you over here, just reply to me in comment section, how many of you over here tend to mix up many accents? Like you are trying to learn any specific accent and then you just mix many accents. Like you mix your Indian accent, you mix British, and you mix American. So, okay. Great. Let me hear more. Me, I did this. Okay, perfect. So many people, they do mess up their accents. Why do they do that? Well, first things first, why we don't have a good pronunciation right now is because you never ever focused on pronunciation since the beginning. I mean, of course, if you people are over here, so now you're focusing on pronunciation, on having a good pronunciation. But when you were younger, when you were like studying in school or college, university, then you never focused on pronunciations. We just used to watch movies and we never focused on pronunciation. We used to listen to people, we used to listen to native speakers, and we never noticed how their tongue moved, how their lips moved, or anything. How much did they use to exaggerate anything like that, and we never ever noticed that. So that is the problem. The first problem for international for improving your pronunciation is that we people never we never focus on all of these things. We people think if we can mimic someone, we can have a better pronunciation. Well, of course, mimicking is one way, but another way to have a good pronunciation is to see how lips are moving, and for that, to see all of those jaw movements, to see all of those all of that mouth movement, how your mouth is moving and everything. For that, you need to listen to someone who speaks in a really slow manner. This used to be a problem with me when I first started. I used to talk like very, very fast, and people used to be like, can you be a little bit slower? So now for most of my viewers, because many people cannot understand when I speak really fast, so now I'm trying to control it even more. So for that pronunciation, to catch that right pronunciation, you need to listen to someone who speak in a really slow manner. And for that slow manner, they are going to exaggerate every vowel sound. People think, okay, Janvi is pronouncing vowel as vowel, so we'll pronounce vowel as vowel. You can't do that in just one go. You have to exaggerate it more and more. If you people think like you can learn it just in the beginning, just by mimicking, I hate to break it to you, but it's kind of, it's not possible. So first things first is that take a slow speed, and in that slow speed, just exaggerate more and more. Like if there's a word vowel, pronounce it as vowel, so that you know how you're exaggerating words, how your lips are moving, how we are pressing our lower lip by our upper teeth and the vowel position, so it's like vowel. So how we are moving our lips, so exaggerate more and more, just don't mimic. By mimicking, what we mean right now is that, okay, we can gibber, or we can just, talk in a lot of gibberish. So mimicking can mess up a lot of stuff. So never mimic. Always focus on what people are trying to say. Always focus on what words they are trying to say. I have noticed many people who try to mimic people, and they go like, okay, so Janvi, now we mimic people like really properly. So first things first, okay, we mimic people, got it. But most of the times we don't even know what words they are talking. Most of the times we don't even know what letters they are coming up with and what words they are talking, or whatever their dialogues are. And we just tend to gibberish all of that. So that is not really a right technique. You have to take it in a really slow manner. After taking it in a really slow manner, there's a person who said stop spamming same messages in chat. Yes, please, I'd recommend you to stop spamming your messages, because I will reply to each one of your questions after we are done with this. And to be honest, many people say, I can't speak fast. So you don't have to speak fast. You just have to speak. That is the first part. Many people are so scared of even speaking. If you really want to improve your pronunciation or your fluency, the first part is that you have to speak. And as hard as it is going to sound, you have to speak from morning till evening, until you sleep, until you wish people good night. And even if you're thinking, you have to think in English, or whatever language you're learning, or whatever pronunciation you're trying to improve. So you have to speak. In order to improve your pronunciation, start speaking. So take out your notebooks, start speaking. listen to people at a slow speed, and never ever think like we have to catch a train, or otherwise we are going to miss a really important train. So we can't catch it and we are just going to drop it because we are not speaking at a really fast speed. You don't have to speak fast at a fast speed. You just have to do it normally. You just have to exaggerate sounds more, and there you go. There you go, improving your pronunciation. Next thing. How about we people mixing up all of this stuff? Remember when I asked you how many of we people we mix up everything? So we people tend to mix up an Australian accent. We people tend to mix up Australian accent, American, a British one, an Indian one, a Scottish one, so many accents out there. So we people tend to mess up everything. And if you're going to mix everything, that is really not going to sound like too good. I mean, of course, if your pronunciation's clear, then your pronunciation's clear. But it's really not cool if you're going to mix up everything. So for that, what you people have to do is, in every country, there are so many different accents. If you people are in India, people know how many dialects we people change. If you people are in UK, so you people know how in just like 10 minutes we tend to change our accents. So that is what accents are all about. So you have to pick up a particular accent and just see how they are pronouncing their words. If you're practicing for an American accent, so you have to listen to American accent more and more if you're practicing for a British accent. So you have to listen to that accent more and more. And especially for a British accent, there are so many accents out there. Like in just one country, Britain, like United Kingdom, we have got so many accents. There is posh, there is received pronunciation, there is British, your contemporary British accent. There are so many pronunciations out there, or so many accents out there. So a regional accent, even if for that, and start learning, start practicing on that. Many people are hating me because I'm not replying. As I said, I will reply the moment I am done with the live session, of course. So guys, this is what's all about. And now I also can't see your messages. Now the chat is hidden, so please don't spam or anything. So, because it was really distracting me from teaching you people. After you have picked out a certain accent, now there are also people who think like, Janvi, we don't want to, have like a certain accent. We just want to improve our pronunciation like normally. So, and how do I decide what accent I want to learn? It really depends on you, apparently. It definitely depends on you. If you're going to listen to many accents, like if you're going to listen to an American accent, a Southern American accent, an Irish accent, a Scottish accent, a British accent, then you have to pick up which one do you think has a better pronunciation. In order to improve your pronunciation, you have to pick out that accent. For that accent, you people have to listen to different accents and which one you think you can relate with, which one do you think it's easy. So that's how you pick up a different accent. That's how you pick up a new accent, and that's how you pick up an accent which you really want to learn. And then we also have a question: which accent is really easy to learn? As I just said, there is no thing as easy and there is nothing as difficult out there. It totally depends on you. So more and more you're going to listen to different accents, the more you're going to attract it towards one accent, a specific and a particular accent. And that particular accent, then that's when you are going to think, okay, this one seems easy. Now imagine this. Imagine this, you're listening to you're watching a movie, and that movie got an American accent, a British accent, and many more accents. And now you think, British accent sounds really difficult. American is okay, so we are going with the American one. Okay, cool, then go with the American one. So it's basically how you choose accents. There is nothing like, how do we choose accents? You have to choose accents by yourself. Somebody said if I know Hindi, I know Hindi, so please stop asking me that. People going to spam like, we are not from India, so don't speak in Hindi. So it's for everyone. So please stop spamming that. Moving on, we got International Phonetic Alphabet. What is International Phonetic Alphabet? Now, how many of you use dictionaries? Let me ask you this. In the comment section, people, how many of you use dictionaries? Yeah. Online dictionary, okay. We use Google, cool. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, people do use dictionaries, right? In dictionaries, there are some people who basically do not use dictionaries and who think like, okay, I have a great vocabulary. But yeah, people sometimes tend to use dictionaries. So do you people ever notice when you look at a word, like when you look at a meaning of a word, and then take transcription of that word? Like words are written differently, same word but written differently in front of that. So how many of you people have noticed that? Like we people think, what is this? Yeah, moving on. How many of you people notice that? Like same word but their pronunciation is different, but you know, and that's how we pronounce it. So that thing, those letters and those words are your normal phonetic transcription. Why do we need international phonetic alphabet? Why do we need these phonetic transcriptions for everything? What is this? What is phonetic transcriptions, and how many phonetic transcriptions are out there? You know, it's basically, there are so many. There are phonetic transcription for your vowels, for consonants. Many people think we have got 5 vowels. No, we don't. We have got more than 15 vowels. So if you people think we have only got like, 5 vowels, so that's pretty wrong. So one thing is that there are not only 5 vowels, there are so many more vowels out there. Moving on, we got in this phonetic transcription, why do we need it? International Phonetic Alphabet was made by International Phonetic Association to just tell us the sounds of different words, because spellings are not the right indication to pronounce a word. You know how kernel is spelled as COLONEL, but it's pronounced as kernel. How many of you people know that? I mean, this is really easy, and this is pretty much like everyone is familiar with. So how many of you people were already aware of this? Like there are so many words out there which are not pronounced and spelled like totally differently. Yeah? Yes. So for this, lieutenant too, yeah, there are so many words, people. Some, lieutenant, colonel. Yes, there are, but they are not spelled and pronounced the same way. So that's why we need International Phonetic Alphabet. I mean, of course, there was someone who basically, came up with different pronunciations, yeah, but for all of these different pronunciations, we need International Phonetic Alphabet. For all of this International Phonetic Alphabet, they tell us how to pronounce a particular word, how to pronounce a particular spelling. How many of you people know about syllables? Okay, don't raise your hands because I definitely can't see you raising your hands. But just type me or yes. How many of you people know about syllables? SYLLABLES. No, me, yeah. Okay, so some people are aware, some people are not. So syllables are just your normal sounds. You can tend to think as those 2 vowel sounds together or normal vowel sounds, but the point is that these vowel sounds, they are not written like these vowel sounds are not necessarily A, E, I, O, and U. So yeah, you heard that correct. There are more than that. If there is a sound and that sound is like a vowel sound, it's like e, ooh, so many vowel sounds out there. So, and if they are like mixed up, they are syllables. If we know about diphthongs, I think I pronounced syllables wrong, so I'm sorry about that. I may have messed it up. So there are diphthongs. How many of you people know about diphthongs? Diphthongs. Do anyone know about diphthongs? Okay, many people don't know about diphthongs. Diphthong is DIPHTHONGS. Diphthongs are when your 2 vowel sounds are together, like AI together. But AI are not just like vowel sounds together, or are not just like your vowels are present over there. No, it's not about that. There is that sound of that letter. So whenever 2 vowel sounds are together, So those two vowel sounds are diphthongs. So two diphthongs, basically two vowel sounds, are one diphthong and one syllable because they are pronounced as one sound. Although your lips, your mouth, it changes a lot, but that are what diphthongs are. So in international phonetic alphabet, we have to learn everything about syllables. We have to learn everything about diphthongs. We have to learn about stressing the words. I mean, every time people think like, okay, when we have a sentence, John Wee is going to the market. So we are stressing the word market more because, we have to emphasize it. But do you know, in even the word market, we stress, there's that syllable stress on just one part, market. OMG, this is live. Yes, this is live. Did you not know till now? Yes, this is alive. So, in international phonetics alphabet, you people have to be aware of everything. To improve your pronunciation, in order to improve your pronunciation, it's simple. Learn international phonetic alphabet. Learn what syllables are. Learn what diphthongs are. So for syllable, you have to put stress on one vowel sound in one word. There are words that consist of like 3 vowel sounds, 3 syllables, 4 syllables, more than that. So you have to learn everything in order to like improve your pronunciation in a specific accent. So how can you improve your pronunciation without international phonetic alphabet? Well, first of all, I am not underestimating IPA because this is literally the most important part to improve your pronunciation. Believe me, I will be answering your questions after we are done with the live session, so please do not get disappointed. Thanks so much. So for all of this is for this pronunciation, listen as much as you can. Listen. When I was improving my pronunciation for an American accent, because I had a British accent, and when I was improving my pronunciation to get an American accent, so I used to watch like CNN, and even to improve my own British accent, I used to watch BBC. And for all of this, I used to listen to those people properly, more and more. And after listening to those people, I used to mimic. Yes, I did used to mimic. Mimicking is not like, we know, Janvi, how to mimic. You just said, but don't mimic. You have to mimic, but you have to know what you are talking about. You have to know how your mouth position are changing. Just listen one word, pronounce one word. Listen to one sound, pronounce that one sound. Also, I have a big surprise for you people today, like literally a big surprise. And in order to improve your pronunciation more, you people have to speak. You people literally have to speak. People are so scared of getting their pronunciation wrong. People are so scared of getting, like, people may think, somebody's going to make fun of us or something. So we are so scared of everything. So don't be scared because you're improving it for yourself. There's not like any magic trick that can improve your pronunciation unless you know international phonetic alphabet, unless you're aware of what syllable stress is or what, what do we call that, diphthongs are. So otherwise, pronunciation, it can go a long way. Now, for the dictionary part, when you're learning like a new word, or when you're adding a new word to your vocabulary, or doing anything like that, so notice that international phonetic alphabet, that notation. So for that, go on your Google, go on your YouTube, or you can also join my app, which is Janvi Pawar app. So over there are vowel sounds, there are diphthong sounds, there are every sound out there. And after you can identify what phonetic notation is for what sound, then start learning from the dictionary, then start pronouncing the same word, like which you are just learning in that same manner. That's it. And it's basically, pronunciation is the best part of learning any language. Pronunciation is something, that people really need to have, and people really need to better it up more. Otherwise, people may mess it up. Now, for all of this, what we are talking about right now, for all of this, whether it is your pronunciation, whether it is your diphthong sound, whether it is your syllables, your international phonetic alphabet, for one word, this is the phonetic notation. And after this phonetic notation, this is how we pronounce each phonetic alphabet. This is how we pronounce each phonetic letter. So that is it. So for this, now many people are asking regarding my app. So let's talk about my app. Well, first of all, let's rewind everything we have just talked about now to improve your pronunciation. First of all, identify what accent you really want to learn. You know, what accent people really want to focus on. Identify that. After identifying, you know, whether it's a regional accent or whether it's just a normal Indian accent. But in Indian accent too, there's that clarity in your voice, and that clarity, you know, whenever you start speaking, so the other person can listen to you properly. Your every word is clear. In a particular accent, some words are not clear. Some words people tend to mess up a lot. So there are just too many things, people. I know there are. So give me a second. Now, first thing first. Sorry, I was just catching like something that my sister thought, because she would have yelled by now otherwise. Now, now let's talk about the app after rewinding all of this. In my app, many people are asking about my app. It is JANHAVI space PANWAR, which is Janvi Pawar. Yeah, let's talk about app. I mean, many people are asking questions about it. So you can download it from Play Store. And after downloading it from Play Store, in my app there are so many accents technique, and there are just too many accents. Like there is this British plus American accent, from basic to advanced, everything, literally everything. How many of you people really want to learn any accent, if it's British, if it's American, or if it's both accent, with their phonetic notation, from basic to advanced, with every alphabet, with also live classes with me for normal practice and everything? So yeah, go on, how many of you want to do that? And like really cheap, really not expensive. Yay, there are so many people. Yes, thanks so much, guys. Okay, so I have a great surprise for you all. If you people will download the Janvi Pawar app from your Play Store, after downloading Janvi Pawar app from Play Store, what you people are going to do is, you people over there can find out different sections, like basically different accent classes in the store section. So how you people are going to find it, go into your store section. There are British accent classes, there are American accent classes, there is a bundle course for British and American accent, and there's also this ₹1 course. And काफ़ी लोग मेरे को बोल रहे हैं कि मैं हिंदी में बोलूँ, मेरे को हिंदी आती है, but there are so many people who are not from India. There are so many people who are from, you know, all around the world. So I can't talk in Hindi because too many people will not understand. So I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to take it slow for this app part. So after downloading the app, over there we have the British accent course, the American accent course, your bundle accent course, improving your pronunciation course. Then also we got this ₹1 course, just ₹1 course. In what we are talking about, just like I'm just telling you people over there, what are syllables, what are diphthongs, what are your nasal sounds, what are your fricatives, your basically approximants. So yeah, all of those things. I mean, there are just too many things that people have to be aware of, you know, to learn any accents. Otherwise, if you really want to learn any accent, you can't do it from just taking some, you know, just from going on Google or for anything else. You can't do that, because there are just so many things that you people have to be aware of. Your approximants, what are your fricative sound, what are your nasal sounds, what are diphthongs, how do we stress the right syllables, how do we know how many syllables are in that word? We have to learn about everything. In order for that, I have that course. After that, I have a basic to advanced course where every chapter has a PPT with me in the corner pronouncing every letter, pronouncing every alphabet. And after all of this, like of all of this PPT, every sound, I've literally provided every sound, from each letter to every sound to every diphthong to every what do we call that, to every syllable, and to every international phonetic notation. To that, everything is provided. And we are also going to have like live classes with me, interactive live classes, when you have bought the course, so that we can practice more and more together. And that is going to be the greatest thing ever. So if you people genuinely, I'm talking about, sorry, it was reconnecting people. So yeah, if you people genuinely want to learn any accent, if you people genuinely want to improve your fluency, your pronunciation, anything like that, from each sound, like literally every sound, the moment we are done with the course, I don't think there is any sound out there which is going to be left out. So yeah, the course is available. Go on your Play Store, download the Janvi Pawar app, go on your store section, and the surprise gift for all of you people is that every course is available at 50% off. Yes, you heard that correct, 50% off. And you know, I really don't want to compare my course with anyone, like no offense to the other teachers, because teachers are amazing. So but I can tell you that, I can assure you this, is that when the moment we are done with all of this, I can literally assure you this, there are classes, there are videos that are more than 15 minutes, and I'm pronouncing every word. And where can you find one sound in every different spelling? There's literally everything, and it's more than what do we call that? It's more than like 15 hours. And more than that, there are people who are selling courses at like 6,000 rupees, but my courses are just for like 2,400, and that 2,400, like not 2,400, but I think 4,000, that is also available at 50% off. And the sale offer is just until tomorrow. So if you people are going to enroll yourself now, and also many people also complain like, okay, this is too bad, like no, that is really not cheap. Then let me tell you something, people. I have put a lot of hard work, like literally a lot of hard work. I'm a student, so I need money too. And now many people were complaining a lot on my YouTube channel, like, why don't you prepare a course? So I have come up with a course, and better than a course, I have come up with an app. And on that app, there's literally everything, every PPT, sound for every PPT, your every sound, and everything is available at 50% discount. Just use the code WEEKEND, WEEKEND. Just use the code WEEKEND and you will get every course at 50% flat off. So the sale offer is going on, so go and just start watching everything, start learning, so genuinely improve your accent. So if you people have any queries regarding the courses, regarding accent, or what am I providing regarding the what do we call that, the prices, so you can ask me now is the time to ask your questions. Let's have this Q&A session. Yeah, I can write the course, sure. Wait, I don't know how to chat in here. Okay, so I feel my heart sink during my presentation. My tongue refuses to twist and I can't speak clear. What should I do then? It's because why you can't speak clear is because you're not confident enough in what you are speaking at the moment. You're not confident enough in your own accent, in your own pronunciation. And if you want to improve your pronunciation, there are so many tips and there are just so many exercises out there that you can do. So just one part is why your tongue refuses is because people can understand English but they can't speak it. That's why also your heart sink. And during presentations, your confidence level, it just goes down. We are scared what might people say. So have that confidence in your content. Do your good research and you will have your confidence back on. I mean, literally people can't ever tell you, you have a low confidence, when it's just within yourself. So it's about nothing, really. You are the best. Thanks, you are the best too. If you want to speak English, so we have to study grammar or study daily use phrases. Just study daily use phrases. Don't study grammar. It will mess up your mind, honestly. So, and every time you're trying to speak, you will first think in the back of your mind, okay, should I use will or should I use shall? Should I use present perfect continuous or present past continuous? There's a kid crying in the background, some neighbor kid. I'm so sorry. I love kids though. But yeah, never ever focus on grammar. Just learn phrases and that is it. Yes, please tell you my name, Anish, okay. Well, your name is Anish, I got it, thank you. I've been following you for 2 years. Thanks so much. Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah, there are questions. How to improve my British accent? To improve your British accent, you have to speak British accent more and more. You need to get a good grasp at International Phonetic Alphabet. And for International Phonetic Alphabet, you also need to know on what syllable you have to put stress on what syllable to not. And that's it. You can, how to pay. For paying, you can just go directly. There is a purchase now option and you can purchase the course. And also use the code weekend, WEEKEND, to get a 50% off on any course. How can we overcome the fear of public speaking? The fear of public speaking, it only arises when you don't have enough confidence in your own content. So make sure you have confidence in your content. Make sure you have done a good research, and that is it. That's it. How you got your British accent. Practice. What is my accent? Well, I always speak in a British accent, so my accent is British, of course. Now it's really natural. Do you watch Pogo? I used to, not at the moment. Now I watch like Peppa Pig and Disney, so yeah. So can you repeat the code? The code is weekend, WEEKEND. My app name is JANHAVI space PANWAR. So Janvi Pawar. Okay. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you so much. So now we are going to my courses are not only for fluent English. Someone just asked the question. I think it's Priya. So fluent English, you just need to have basic knowledge of English and you will be fluent, you will have a good pronunciation, and you will also learn an accent. So basically all of these things. So you don't need to be like necessarily really fluent in English in order to learn accents. Okay. Thanks so much, guys, and I really loved talking to you. I really loved this, I really loved this interaction. Thank you so much. So people, if you genuinely want to improve your accent, your pronunciation, your fluency from basic to advanced, from every sound of any particular accent, then join Janvi Pawar app and purchase the courses on 50% off. The sale offer is only until tomorrow. Thank you from Oman. Thanks so much. And only tomorrow evening. So purchase the courses as soon as you can, and that is it. Thanks so much. Bye, Ishrina Ashraf, and take care, guys. Stay safe. Bye, Ritik. Thanks, guys. Bye. Have a good day.